Yo, so I know that a lot of the Battlefront 2 community is kind of at a high right now. I've been watching videos and shit like that. So I thought, let me hop on here and play this game and see if I'm any good like I used to be. Now, when I played, mind you, this game been out for this game been out for mad long, but the last time I played this stuff like consistently was like COVID time. And I got back on and I was like, man, all my levels are like super low, even though I felt like I played a ton. Now, I don't know if that's because of this right here, heroes versus villains, or what the case may be, but I used to think I had like, super high levels and I was grinding and I was doing this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, the whole time, I'm a low level like everybody else. But enough of the babbling. So the reason I hopped on though, like I said, Battlefront is starting to make a comeback. And that's a great thing, honestly, because I kind of like Star Wars. I like anime, but when it comes to stuff outside of anime, I kind of teeter on the line of liking Star Wars, but more so on the side of actually liking it because it's cool. That's a non-debatable argument right there. The shit is cool, but also it's entertaining. If you can actually get into the story of Star Wars and start, understanding the lore and seeing the background stories of some of these guys, they get really invested. Rightfully so. The franchise isn't as big as it is for no reason. So, but yeah, just to see the game making a comeback, I was like, yeah, I gotta get back on here. And luckily for me, I got the dark side. Back in the day, the dark side used to be the side to play. I don't know if that's necessarily the case now because, like, everyone's newer or they're coming back, so it might not be the side's better than the other side because of the players. Because it might be more of an even playing field now. But I did want to be the light, or not even the light side, but I did want to be the dark side because I wanted to be Palpatine. And the reason that I want to be Palpatine is because back in the day when I played the game, consistently, I never used them, but I used to always get cooked by them. And it never made sense to me because my thought process was, why would I be getting killed by a dude that's using Force Lightning when I'm in his face swinging with my lightsaber? But, then it dawned on me, his movement, his abilities. And then once you get the right cards, like, he's actually a problem. I've seen dudes run off whole teams with just a Palpatine, and using him for myself as a low level, he's a problem. Plus, he's a assist merchant. Like, if you're playing heroes versus villains or you're just playing supremacy or anything like that, this dude is a assist merchant. Like, you might not get the kill, but you're gonna be on that leaderboard at the top because you're just constantly in the fight and you're constantly getting guys low. You're constantly killing people. Like, it's really a W strategy, in all honesty. But obviously, I'm only playing heroes versus villains for the fun of it. I'm not playing it for, to be up there on the leaderboard or anything like that. But I can do that. I can play supremacy. I'm not all that great at supremacy. Not saying I'm all that great at heroes versus villains, but I remember playing and I had no strap. But maybe I could watch a couple videos, I don't know, see if I can find out the low-key spots to be at and things of that nature, and kind of be in the cut and give me some kills. Because when I be using the supremacy characters, man, like Assault, Heavy, what's the other one? Specialist, like, those are my go-tos, right? Those are my go-to guys. Like, my Heavy is like in the hundreds, but this is because of back in the day. It's not even because of now. Like, my Heavy is in the hundreds, my Assault is in like the 90s, and then my Specialist I think is like a 20, but that's only because I recently started using Specialist when I do play Supremacy. And specialists might be the way to go because, again, you can shoot from a distance, but when you get your ability, you can run up on people and just spray their ass, as you should though, because you're a specialist and you should be able to do the best of both worlds, in my opinion. So there's definitely many ways to, get on that leaderboard, but in terms of like the actual main cast, yes, Palpatine is very tough. I can't lie. I wish I played on PC, because PC, they be having a ton of mods and shit like that. They be having a ton of skins. Not on here. I'm playing on good old Series X, so I'm getting the regular degular, but it's whatever. It's still enough. It'll get the job done. But you let me know what you think of Battlefront 2 and its success recently. I don't know, man. It just happened out of nowhere. Like I only remember like hearing about it really until like it got super up there. So I'm curious as to what it was. Maybe it's May the 4th. Maybe all the Star Wars shit coming out. Fortnite got a Star Wars season right now, so it could be that. But I'm definitely messing with it. And, if it keeps going up, hell, that's just more stuff for me to play, in all honesty, because, these games kind of dry nowadays, so anything that's going to make the time go by is preferred. And if Battlefront 2 is going to be that game, at least for the moment, I'm all for it. But with that being said, man, I'm not going to keep rambling too much longer. As you can tell, we're up 7-2. The game's about over. So once the game ends, I get out your hair. I appreciate y'all watching, and if you do see the video, make sure you like it. Like and subscribe. I don't really say that all too often in my vids, but I definitely put it out there for this one because this one's a little bit more different, not really a main thing on the channel. So, if it does do numbers or it does get some traction, that would be appreciated for sure. But all right, man, that's it for me. I'm out. Peace.